Welcome to Melanie's Creative Corner, where hooks, needles, yarn, or even cookie dough turn into something we all love. Please like, subscribe, watch my video front to back, and leave me a message. I'd love to hear from you. I can't wait to meet you all. Come on, let's get creative at Melanie's Creative Corner. Hello everybody. Just thought I would stop in, say hi, and I thought we would start another square. And again, this is from the Heirloom Afghan. It's 63 squares, and I'm just going to do one every now and then. And then at the end, the deal is to create this and make an Heirloom Afghan. Put all the squares together. So this one is going to be just a plain square. So here we go. Alright, so on this I am using cotton yarn, and it is the Crafter's Secret, and it is 100% cotton, made in the USA, and it is the color Periwinkle. Oh yeah, Periwinkle. Okay, and it is 120 yards. And it recommends using an H hook or a 5mm, but on all of mine I've been using the 4.5, and again my squares have been 8 by 8 with using this hook. So we're going to start out with a chain of 4. So I'm just going to see if I can get this down here so you can see what I'm doing, but it's kind of cattywampus. So alright, so I'm just going to do, let's see, where are you? I gotta find you. You're here somewhere. Okay, just a slip stitch. And a chain of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and then join to the first stitch, and just grab that yarn and pull it through that loop and through this loop to make a ring. Okay, just kind of stick your finger in there to hold that open. Alright, now we're going to kind of tuck that piece over, and with mine I just work around it so it tucks it in. We're going to chain 1, and I am not liking this camera angle, but I hope you guys can see it okay, because I know what you see and what I see are two different things most of the time. Alright, so we are going to, again, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 11 single crochet inside this, inside the ring. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, and just try to hang on to that as best you can. So you've got 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull it through. So that's 1 and 2, and that chain 1 we don't count as anything. Let me get this on my spindle. I'm not used to doing this on camera, so it makes it a little awkward for me as I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. So we got 2 and 3, 4, 5, and we're going to keep going around until we have 11 singles. And see, I've already boo-booed. Alright, let's go back to our first single. See, I get carried away and I just drag you guys right with me. I am so sorry. We're doing 11 singles. So insert, grab the yarn, and I've been working on another project and it was doubles, and so I apologize because that is not doubles. We're doing singles. And see, I mess up and I'll be the first one to tell you. And again, like I said, I'm just working around and I'm catching that loose string so that you don't have to worry about it later. And just try to work that in and tuck that in as I go. And then you've got that all worked in. Alright, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more. And 11. And we want to make sure and put a stitch marker so that we know which side is which when we're going around and get a stitch marker here. When we're putting all these squares together, we want to make sure and know which side is the right side. So I'm just going to put that stitch marker right there so we know this is the side that we want. Alright, so now and we slip stitch to that first chain, and that should give us 12 stitches. Alright, we've got 12 stitches, and now we're going to work in the back loop only throughout. Okay, so we're going to chain 1, and then we are going to single. Well, my lighting and everything, I'm so sorry guys. I hope you'll bear with me. I am trying to do better. Okay, so it says in my directions to single in the first single. And again, we're working in the back loop. So we're going to go right back here to this back loop. This is the front and this is the back. So we'll insert our hook right here and we're going to single crochet. So going in the back loop, grab up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Alright, and see, you've got this right here, and you can see that that loop is right there for the front. So we're going in the back loop only. Now we're going to do 3 single in the next single. So right here in this back loop, we're going to put 3 single in this same stitch. So 1, 2, and 3, all in that back loop. Okay, now we're going to single in the next 2 single, and again only in the back loop, so that's 1 and 2, working in the back loop, and now 3 single in the next single. So back here we're going to put 3 singles in that same stitch. That's 2 and 3, all in that same stitch. And we're going to do that 3 times. So we're going to single in the next 2, 1 and 2, and then 3 single in this back stitch here, 1, 2 and 3, and that's the second. And now we're going to do that one more time, and we're going to do 1, 2 singles in the back loop, and then we're going to do 3 singles in this stitch right here, 1, 2 and 3. Alright, and then we're going to join with a slip stitch to the first chain. So just gonna right in here and slip stitch in, and we're going to chain 1, and that finishes that round. Okay, now we're starting on round 3, and we are going to chain 1. Now we're going to single crochet in the first 2 singles. So, and we're working in the back loop. So that's 1 and 2. Alright. Now we're going to put 3 single in the next corner single. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to single in the next 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do 3 single in the next. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do that 4 times. So that is single in 4. 1. And remember, we're doing this in the back loop only. This is 2. If I can get my string and my hook to cooperate. And now we're going to do 3 in the next back loop. 1, 2, and 3. And you can start to see that square taking place. Alright. And again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I need to move my chair over. And then we'll do 3 in the next back loop. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now we're going to single crochet in this last stitch in the back loop. Alright. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch to that first chain. Alright. Alright. Got a cute little square starting. Alright, we're going to start row 4. And we are going to do a chain 1. And we're going to single crochet across to the next corner single. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 3 single in the corner. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to single across. Now remember, we're still doing the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to do 3 single. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to go across to the next corner and single across in the back loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, and we are going to do 3 in this corner. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to single across to the corner using the back loop. And we're going to do 3 single in this corner. So that's 1, 2, and 3 as we're coming around that corner. And I know my camera is cattywampus, and I am sorry. It's the mount and everything is a little touchy. Okay. All right. And now we're going to single crochet across to the start in the back loop, and then we are going to slip stitch into that first chain. All right. Let me move that back a little so you can see that little square is coming out. All right. Now you're going to repeat round 4 until it measures. For me, it'll be an 8 by 8. In the book it says 7 inches, but all of mine have been coming out 8 by 8. So that is what I have been continuing with, is the 8 inch by 8 inch. So you can do what your little heart desires, and I will meet you back when we get it to size. And I'm just going to go around one more time with you so that you get that. So we're going to do a chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet across to the corner using the back loop only, and that was 4 from there. And then we're going to do 3 singles in that corner, and then we're going to single crochet across to the next corner. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to do 3 singles in this corner, and then we're going to single crochet across to the next corner. And that is 8 single crochets across that, and then 3 singles in the corner. 1, 2, 3, all in the same stitch. All right, you see how that's coming out? All right, and then we will single over to the next corner. And remember, we're using the back loop. 7 and 8, and then we will put 3 stitches into 3 singles into the same stitch, and there we go. We're coming around to our starting point. Now if you have trouble finding your starting, I would recommend putting a stitch marker in there to help you out. So now we're going to single in the 3 stitches that are left. 1, 2, 3, and then we will slip stitch in to that chain space. Alright, and like I said, we just repeat row 4, and the increases are in the corners each time, so you don't have to worry about that. So you're continually going around until you get it to the size you want. Okay, let me see if I can get this focused in so you can see the finished product here. Bring this up some. There we go. And that is the square. And here's to our next great adventure.